You deserve to be a better winger just for being here, because unlike most people, you're actively looking for ways to improve. That already sets you apart from the competition. But here's the problem. Too often, people like you get led astray by the wrong advice. And the same advice you get are the ones that lower your confidence. All it does is leave you stuck, frustrated, and wondering if you're even improving at all. That ends today. In this video, I'll give you everything you need to know to become the winger you're meant to be. And if you're a defender, striker, or midfielder who somehow landed here, don't even think about leaving. The principles I'll share apply to any position. Let's get started. So, what does it mean to be a good winger? A good winger is someone versatile and unpredictable. You need to dribble both ways, shoot and cross with both feet. If you can create chances on your side of the pitch, you'll become the go-to player for opportunities, someone the entire team relies on when the game needs unlocking. And that brings us to something most players don't even think about: off-the-ball movement. Your position is unique. It's one of the least risky areas to lose the ball, since you're usually wide on the flank. Because of this, your teammates, whether it's midfielders under pressure, defenders looking to clear the ball, or strikers needing service, will naturally rely on you to be available. You need to constantly show your wing, your presence, be the outlet, be the escape route. But how do you improve your off-the-ball movement? Here's the truth. There's no shortcut. You'll need to spend time watching full matches, not just highlights. Study elite wingers, how they move, how they position themselves, and how they time their runs. A great resource for this is footballia.net, where you can watch countless full matches, analyze every detail, where they are when the ball is far from them, how they position themselves during build-ups, and how they create space for themselves and others. Now let me break down a few specific off-the-ball movements every winger should master. First, the blind run. This is one of the most common movements. A blind run is all about exploiting the defender's lack of vision. You make a run beyond the line of sight of the nearest defender. Most of the time, the opposing fullback will know where you are, even if they can't see you. But during moments of chaos, when they're focused on the ball or too caught up in the action, they lose track of you, snap into action and make that run behind them. Second, ghosting. Ghosting is the act disappearing from the defender's radar during counterattacks. You don't want to arrive in the penalty box too soon. That's what average players do. Instead, hold back and time your entry perfectly. You need to look uninvolved, almost disinterested, until the moment arrives. Then, when the defenders think they have everything under control, you appear out of nowhere in the right spot. Third, bait and run. This is a classic move, but incredibly effective. You fake as if you're coming short to receive the ball, drawing the defender towards you. The moment they step up, you spin and make a run in the opposite direction. It's a simple trick, but it can destroy defensive setups when done correctly. There are many other runs and off-the-ball movements you should learn. Learn to position yourself based on the situation. When the ball is on your side, your job is to hog the touchline and provide width. This stretches the opposition and creates more space for your teammates. But when the ball is on the opposite side, you should do the opposite. Tuck into midfield. But the best way to learn them is by watching and copying. Observe how players like Yamal, Salah, Mbappe move off the ball. See how they time their runs, use their body language, and find pockets of space. Then replicate those movements in your own games. The second thing every winger should master is the art of dribbling. Dribbling is the foundation of any great winger's game, but becoming a great dribbler isn't easy at all. It requires control, timing, and creativity. If you're a beginner looking to take your dribbling to the next level, pick 3 go-to moves that match your style of play. These are moves you'll use every game, no matter what. Maybe it's the step over, la croqueta, or a roulette spin. It doesn't matter what you choose. What matters is that you pick moves you can master and perform confidently under pressure. Now let's break down how to perfect those moves step by step. First, start static. Take the first move you want to learn. Begin practicing it without worrying about movement or pressure. Focus purely on the technique, how your body shifts, where your foot lands, and how you sell the fake. This is the focus of building strong muscle memory. Second, add movement. Once you're comfortable, start moving with the ball. Slowly at first, but gradually pick up speed. Practice the move in different directions and angles to mimic real game situations. Third, simulate opponents. Now imagine defenders pressing you. This could be weaving between cones or picturing a real match scenario in your mind. Visualize the moment. You're on the wing, the defender closing in, and you pulling off your move to break free. But the harsh reality is that practicing just in isolation isn't enough to bring dribbling into your game. To truly internalize it, you need to apply it in high pressure scenarios. This means putting your skills to the test. Challenge your friends in training. The more realistic, the better. And play more futsal. Futsal is a goldmine for wingers. The tight spaces force you to act fast, sharpening your reactions and instincts. The last step is to apply your move to real games. The first few times might feel risky, but it's the only way to build confidence in live scenarios. The more you try these moves in real situations, the faster your brain connects them to your instincts. Over time, dribbling won't just be something you do, it'll become second nature. You won't think, you'll just act. And that's when defenders won't stand a chance. One thing every elite winger shares is incredible speed and stamina. As a winger, you're running constantly, tracking back, sprinting forward, and covering the width of the pitch. Without these attributes, it's impossible to dominate the position. But let's break it down. To develop speed, you need to first focus on running mechanics. Most players overlook this, but proper running form is essential. And when we talk about form, two elements are critical: feet and glutes. The feet control the ankle stability and drive the initial push-off during a sprint. Your glutes stabilize the pelvis and power your stride. And the point is that your feet and glutes don't function in isolation. They work as a connected system. The feet depend on the glutes for stability, while the glutes rely on the feet for balance and feedback. If one isn't firing properly, your entire running mechanics are affected. And I know many people hate this word, but fascia is the key to this. Fascia connects the entire body, allowing the glutes and feet to work together. Strengthening this connection improves balance, coordination, and explosiveness, all crucial for speed. Now, let me show you a few exercises you could do to improve fascia. I've made an entire video about speed. I go into more detail on sprinting drills, form correction, and even some advanced isometrics. Go check it now. If you want to stand out, especially to scouts, you have to master the weak foot. A winger who can comfortably use both feet opens up the game in ways others simply can't. You become unpredictable, harder to defend, and an all-around bigger threat on the pitch. Let me show you an effective way to train your weak foot, and it starts with a simple idea: tricking your mind. Here's how it works. Get a ball and a wall. Start barefoot. This might sound strange, but it's key to unlocking the neural connection between your brain and your feet. Then feel your strong foot first. Take a few touches or shots with your strong foot. Pay attention to everything: how your toes press into the ball, how your skin feels on contact, the balance on your supporting foot. Really focus on those sensations. Next, switch to your weak foot. Now here's the trick. Convince your mind that you're using your strong foot. Focus on mimicking the same sensations, balance, and movements you just felt. Your brain doesn't differentiate between strong and weak feet. It only responds to patterns you create. And remember to repeat daily. Shoot on the wall with your weak foot, focusing on form and accuracy. Don't rush. The goal is to rewire your brain to treat your weak foot the same as your strong one. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments in what position you play, so I make a similar video about it. And don't forget, we at Football Protocol made a free chart with everything you need this year to improve in football. You can find it in my Discord community, linked in the description. Hit the protocol and take action.